Hello everyone, this is Austin from NERF Core, and today I'm going to be doing an unboxing interview on the NERF N-Strike Elite Rayvenfire. So the Rayvenfire is the re-release of the Raven, although really more of the Elite Raven, not this Raven. But it is identical to the Raven. It has the same shell and everything. It's just it has Elite flywheels and then a different paint job. It has the Elite paint job. And I kind of consider the Rayvenfire to be the XD Raven because if you don't know what the XD Elite blasters are, basically they're re-releases of the original Elite blasters. So here's an example. We have the normal Elite Retaliator right here with its blue, like it's mostly blue, but then it has the white stripes on it. And then the re-release XD one, it's like color switched. As you can see now, it's mostly white with blue stripes. So that's why I kind of consider the Rayvenfire to be the XD Raven. So, because the colors are kind of switched around. So I'm really excited to get this open because this, the Raven is my favorite Nerf blaster. So I'm kind of excited to get a Raven that not only looks really cool, but would actually perform a little bit better than this Raven. So let's get it open. Included with the Rayvenfire is the Rayvenfire blaster itself, a 10-round magazine that's both clear and white, 25 elite darts, and the instructions. To insert the batteries, you have to loosen the screw with either a Phillips head screwdriver or a flathead screwdriver. After you do that, you have to insert the 4 AA batteries as shown. Once you insert the 4 AA batteries, you're going to want to put the battery door back on and then tighten that screw. So this is kind of random, but I just wanted to point it out. The guy that's holding the Rayvenfire on the box is the same guy that they used for the Raven Steiner box. I think this is just kind of funny. If you don't know what the Raven Steiner box looks like, then you should Google it, because it is the exact same person. Alright, so now we have the Rayvenfire all loaded up with a 10-round magazine, and we have the batteries inside. So let's do an external overview of the blaster. Starting at the front, we do actually have an N-Strike barrel attachment nozzle, so you can actually put on your barrel extensions if you want to. Barrel extensions really aren't that good in NERF because they can decrease performance if you have a really long barrel, but if you just have a little suppressor on or something, it looks really good on the Raven. We do have 2 tactical rails on this blaster. One is on the top and one is on the side. For the top one, you can add your red dot sight or scope or whatever, which looks pretty cool on a Raven. And then the side rail is perfect for like a light or a laser sight or something, or maybe even a dart holder. That would look pretty cool on a Raven. The Raven is just a really tactical cool blaster, as Coop would say, and because of that, it just looks great when you add basically any attachment, although it would look a little bit weird if you added like an N-Strike attachment because then the colors wouldn't match, but if you add some modulus attachments on it, it looks really cool. So we have the jam door here, so if you have a jam, you can open this up and then clear out any jams. The stock here is a pretty nice stock. That's one thing that I love about the Raven. It's just very ergonomic. So I really love the Raven stock. And then the magazine, or the magwell, is actually in the stock. This is what we call a bullpup. So the magazine, or actually where you weld the darts, is behind the trigger. That's what's considered a bullpup. In NERF, it doesn't really help you that much, but in like real firearms world, it makes a very compact blaster that also increases performance because you have a longer barrel. And in firearms, a longer barrel is actually good because the bullets spin in the barrel, and because of that, because there's rifling in the barrel, and they spin, and so because of that, it makes them more accurate. And so in NERF, it doesn't really help though, as I was explaining. A longer barrel actually doesn't help you because it can drag inside. But it definitely is a very ergonomic blaster, which I really love. The grip is very comfortable. As you can see, we have a thumbhole stock here. I actually really like thumbhole stocks because, first of all, they look awesome, and two, I think they're pretty comfortable. And the Raven one is definitely very comfortable. And then we have the red trigger here, the main trigger to shoot the darts, and then up here you kind of got this little area to put your hands. Then when you're shouldering it, it gives you a nice place to put your hand. It's not like a foregrip or something, it's just a little area to rest your hand. And that's it for the external overview. Let's see what this thing can do on the firing range. Alright, now I'm going to shoot the Rayvenfire with the included elite darts and a 10-round magazine that's also included. I'm going to be aiming at the doorknob. Let's see what this thing can do. Now onto my final opinion on the NERF N-Strike Elite Rayvenfire. I think the NERF Rayvenfire looks great. It definitely has this very premium look to it. Unfortunately, the paint is not on the other side, which is kind of disappointing, but I actually kind of like it this way because on the other side, it's really cool looking and it has the awesome stripes, and then over here it's just kind of simple. And I mean, hey, at least we do get the Rayvenfire logo painted in. I absolutely love how Hasbro included 2.5 times the amount of darts acquired, because the magazine requires 10, but they give you 25. So I think that's actually really cool, because it seems there's a recurring theme with Hasbro not giving us enough darts to fill the entire blaster, considering that there's extra dart storage. Would I recommend getting the Rayvenfire? Well, yes, actually, I would recommend getting the Rayvenfire. It is kind of expensive. It's $40, although that's actually kind of a deal, considering that it originally came out at $60. Yeah, that's ridiculous, but it is now $40, so it is a bit cheaper now. But it is still a bit expensive, but I wanted to get the Rayvenfire because I do wish to one day have the complete Raven collection. So, the N-Strike Raven, the Elite Raven, the Steiner, and this. So I am halfway through that collection, but I would actually recommend getting this. It does have some pretty good performance, and it just looks so awesome. I also really like the 10-round magazine that's included. I like how it's half clear and half white. And that's the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.